How do you create an offer which will interest your clients and get them on the sales call? And this is what most people struggle with. They just don't know how to create a good offer. They expect their clients to take all the risks. They'll have these massive retainers and they don't even guarantee any results. They don't say we can help you at all really with the results. It's just, oh, we can help with the service, but maybe not the results. And it doesn't work well. So this is the most important part of the whole system. Maybe after the mindset, in terms of skill set, this is the most important. Because if you create a good offer, this makes the whole acquisition system like 100 times easier. And the offer consists of the promise that you give, how you'll do that, reversing the risk, and the scenarios that could happen to them. So the promise, let's start with the promise that you give. You want to focus on the result. And obviously, if you understand your niche, you'll know what result they want. So what is the dream outcome of your particular niche? So for example, getting them 30k sales calls per month, getting them in the best shape of their life if you're a PT, increasing the business efficiency by 30% with AI automation. Here are just some examples. And it is important you don't just copy mine, because mine is for my niche. I understand my niche. It won't work for your niche because you need to know your product, your niche, and actually their pain points, because it won't resonate with them. So my example is, we legally guarantee to add 10k per month. We legally guarantee to add 10k in new monthly revenue for your health and wellness business in 90 days with our no profit, no fee, and legally binding guarantee. The best part is, no monthly retainer, we only take commission when you're in profit. So how much better does that sound than, yeah, we can help your health and wellness business industry with agency with a bit of paid ads. Do you know what I mean? It's putting our skin in the game. So the action step is create your own promise based on the service you provide and the dream result of your niche. Make big promises on a paying result basis can be scary at the start. And if you can't provide the result you're saying, make your product better. You don't want to provide a bad result or a result they don't want, because otherwise they won't come on board. So you have to make your product better. So at the start, it might not be as big as 5 years down the line. Like for me, I might be able to offer 100k in new monthly revenue. But to start with, it still needs to be desirable. And if you can't hit that desirable result, you need to improve your product and learn more. Next is the strategy. This section should be concise, just 1 or 2 paragraphs. How do you achieve the outcome you just said? And you want to keep this quite high level. So for me, it's just custom offer analysis, market analysis, deep knowledge, expert ads manager, profitable creatives, efficient ad system, and you can read the rest. But you don't want it super detailed. You don't want them to get stuck in like the detail of it. You want it to be pretty, just focus on what moves the needle and what provides the value. And at the start, this might only be a couple of things, but obviously the more you learn, the more you can add to it. But even then, you don't want to make it really, really big. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into my agency than just this, but this is the stuff that's important to my client. The guarantee. This is where you build confidence for the prospect in your offer. How are you guaranteeing their dream outcome comes through, and how are you removing the risk? So my example is, we work on a no monthly retainer basis. We only take commission on the profit you make. So they can't lose. I only make money on the profit. And the legally binding guarantee is, if we don't reach 10k in revenue within 90 days, we'll continue working with you for free until we do. You'll only pay commission once we surpass this 10k revenue mark. So a good one is, if you're scared that you can't provide the result, a good one is, we'll work with you for free until we do, because then you don't have to give refunds. You just might have to work for free for a bit, but at the start, that's fine. And if you get the result, then you get paid. So the guarantee is often the final piece of confidence that will get the prospect on the call and get them to pay for your service. Early on in your business, I recommend saying we'll achieve X result within Y months. If we don't, we'll keep working with you until we do. This allows you to provide a guarantee without a risk of a refund for your client and buys you more time to provide the result. And then finally, you want to frame it as a win-win and that they literally can't lose. So you want it so it's their dream outcome and otherwise they don't lose anything. So my example, you can either let us implement our proven ad systems to add at least 10k a month in new revenue within 90 days with absolutely no risk, and after the initial 90 days we'll continue scaling your profits, or if we don't reach the 10k within 90 days, you only pay commission on the profits you make. We will then continue to work with you for free until you hit the 10k in new monthly recurring revenue, only taking commission once we surpass the 10k. So the worst case scenario, if you make a loss, we'll refund you the difference, so you'll lose nothing. So the worst case scenario for them is they lose nothing. And that's how you really want to frame it, and it is true. So action step, frame the win-win scenario. Your prospect will either get a dream outcome or, for example, you'll work with them for free until they do. So that is how to create an absolute power offer. And all the sales calls I come on, they always like, we absolutely love your offer and that is why we're on the sales call, because other people expect us to take the risk, whereas I'm putting my head on the line, I'm putting skin in the game, and they realise that. I'm saying, unless I make you profit, my agency don't run. I don't make money. So it builds that confidence straight away. So the key takeaways are, don't lower your offer to your skill set, improve your skill set to your offer. Make sure to reverse a risk. You'll find it much harder to get clients if you don't reverse a risk. There's so many people offering bad offers out there. And this could be for PTs or anything. You say, if I don't get you in the best shape of my life, in your life, send me a photo of your best shape of your life. If I don't get you better than this and you follow all my steps, I'll refund you. And you will. If they follow the steps, obviously you can put that clause in it. Like for us, they have to be willing to put in the money that we say they need to put in. Obviously we only do that with profitable ads. But obviously if they're putting in 500 quid, we ain't gonna make them 10k. But we still offer that guarantee. And if you want the full offer creation template, that is also in the description for free, as usual. Everything in the description for free, so you have the whole process of how to do this.